everybody. Welcome to Mindset versus Motivation. I'm your inspirational host, Carla. And on today's video, I want to talk about depression and how society is going through a lot of things right now with this inflation, right? And people are walking around frustrated. They're frustrated, they're angry. Excuse the thunder, it's raining down here. But they're walking around angry, frustrated. I don't see any smiles anymore. I used to see smiles. Now, I'm a truck driver, and I go from state to state, city to city, truck stop to truck stop. I used to see people smiling, at least a half-cracked smile. You don't see people smiling anymore. People are going through a lot of things. And I know if you have depression, it's hard for you to get out of bed. Your to-do list or your goal is to get up and make you a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and that's an accomplishment. I know because I've been there. I just want you to know that it will get better. I just want you to know, try that no matter what you're going through, it's only temporary. Now, think about depression like this. You know how a boxer, after, the first round or every round, the boxer takes a seat in the corner to regroup, to reset, and to strategize. Think about depression as your time to strategize, your time to come up with solutions, your time to figure out what to do in life. That is what depression is. Depression is a signal that something's not going on quite right in my life, and I need to fix it. That's what depression is a symptom of. Is a sign of. So if you're going through depression, if it's hard for you to get out of bed, I understand. Take your time, rest, but do not allow, my coworker, do not allow depression to eat you up and spit you out. You know, when people say hit rock bottom, don't be like the man on the movie Get Out and never hit the bottom. Just keep falling and falling and falling. Okay? You got to grab onto something. Grab onto something such as hope. Grab onto something such as dreams. Grab onto something such as goals. You have to grab onto something to keep you going. What kept me going through my depression is motivational videos. Motivational videos. I listen to a lot of Les Brown, Eric Thomas. I used to listen to a lot of different motivational speakers, Lisa Nichols, different motivational speakers. And it got me through my depression. Now, being that I'm clinically depressed, that means at any given moment, my depression can come back. Being that I'm bipolar means I'm going to have my mania and I'm going to have my depressive states. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm bipolar. I know a lot of people that hide it, and I'm proud of who I am. I've accomplished a lot with this condition. So I'm not worried about it. And I take my meds. I remember I dated a man. He never told me he was bipolar, right? His mother told him that you need to tell her, right? This is before I was diagnosed, before I found out I had the condition. So like attracts like, I guess, right? So one day he came over to me with a bag like this. Let me see if I can pick my bag up. He came with a bag like this. You see this bag? A bag like this full of prescription pills. Full of prescription pills. And being ignorant at the time, I didn't know. But he wasn't taking his pills. He admitted that he didn't take his pills. At least I take my pills, keep everything calm and together, right? He wasn't taking his pills. What's going on? How you doing, Channel Time? How do you manage your highs and lows? I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna finish this story about my ex. So he didn't take his pills, but he had a lot of anger. I went through DV with him, all kind of stuff. So I was ignorant and I didn't realize that it could be managed. It's not like, oh, you just gonna be psychotic all the time. So yes, a bag of pills. Like he was collecting them, Channel Time. He's been collecting them like since he was like in middle school. But how I manage my highs and lows, when I get depressed, I sleep. And then that's not a good thing. You should move around and do some things. But I rest my mind. Because if you know you have bipolar, you know you have racing, cycling thoughts. So I got to give my mind a rest, you know. So I rest when I need to rest. Sleep is very important. Sleep is important for people with mental health conditions. Sleeping is important. I get my sleep, probably too much sleep, to be honest with you. And to be honest, I enjoy the highs. I enjoy the manias, because it's like, woo, you know, party over here. You having a party by yourself. You like, hey, everybody, I'm here. That's how mania feels. Like, I'm here, everybody. Come join the party. So it's like you walking around having a party with yourself. So basically, to answer your question, Channel Time, I take my medications. Now, I know some people don't like to take medication because it makes them feel like a zombie. Okay? It takes away their natural energy. And I feel like that sometimes. Like, I want to get back to my regular self. And when I'm real upbeat, I'm upbeat on my pills, but I was like probably too hyperactive and upbeat before I was diagnosed. So I just go with the flow. I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed to share with you all if it can help you. Some people are ashamed of mental health conditions, and nowadays people are coming out with it. So yes, I'm proud of myself and everything else. So, you know, and I'm going to do big things and do great things. Would you say, hi, my love? My love are horrible though. Every time I'm going through a low, I feel like I won't come out alive. Mandalina, take unaliving yourself off the table. Just take it off the table. And the reason why I say that, because I was once there before, several times. I felt like I wanted to get away so bad I didn't want to be on this earth anymore. And fast forward until today, through personal development, inspirational videos, getting better, becoming better, I feel like if I would have unalived myself, I would have regretted it. I would have been sitting up in heaven like, man, I wish I just tried a little harder. I wish I just waited a little bit. I wish I just understood. Mandalina, we create our own reality, okay? We create our own reality. Once you start researching, I suggest you start researching manifestation, law of attraction. We create our own reality. Once you realize you create your own reality, you will feel more empowered. You will not want to unalive yourself. You will feel like you can do whatever you want. So never get down. I was in a deep, dark depression. 3 years. It might have been, maybe even 4 or 5. I don't know. I lose track of time. But it was so dark. I had all these crazy thoughts. I thought about just taking my car and just running it into a river, jumping it off a bridge. Like craziness. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I didn't do it. I took some pills and tried to unalive myself. I ended up in a psych ward. Okay, they tricked me. They came out and it was like, follow me. So I'm thinking they taking me to another room, honey. They took me to the psych ward. They tricked me, boy, because I wasn't willing to go. I wouldn't have went. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I did. But I wouldn't have went if they told me that's where I was going. So I guess that's why they tricked you. So yeah, so Mandalina, know that it will get better. You are very strong and inspiring. Thank you so much for your words. Well, thank you for coming in and being open and vulnerable. A lot of people go through depression. They just don't, like, I didn't have anyone to talk to, really. That's why I created this channel, to help people get out of depression, come out of depression, become stronger, become strong, have a strong mindset, have a growth. Have a strong mindset. You would never think about unaliving yourself. You will be grateful. Imagine how many people out here are going through illness, sickness, loss of limbs, loss of sight, loss of hearing, and they are still getting up every day. They are disabled. They're in wheelchairs and they are getting up every day making it happen. They are public speakers. They are YouTube influencers, social media influencer. They are out here doing what they need to do, and they are not letting their disability get in our way. With people with depression, our disability is depression. Our disability is our thoughts. Our disability is our mindset. Okay, we do not have the right mindset. And you can have that mindset if you work on it. You can have that mindset if you take out all the negative things in your life. Stop with the negative talk. Stop the negative talk. Be proud of yourself. Practice self-love. Practice self-esteem. Fall in love with yourself. Go into isolation if you need to, just to think about where you want to go in life and what type of people do you want to have around you. So I got to get back to work, y'all. I'm glad I helped you, Mandalina. I'm really glad. Stay strong, stay inspired. Stay on this channel, because I'm going to help you build a strong mindset where nothing can stop you. And I'm working on that as well. But I'm pretty resilient, and I snap back. When I snap back, I get to it. I get to it. Don't allow this inflation, expenses, economy, and all of that to get you down, because it's temporary. It's temporary. And you can create a reality where inflation and all of that is not affecting you. You can create that reality. So I'm going to have more information on those things. I don't know if I'm not going to turn this into a manifestation channel, but I just believe that when people find out that they are the creators of their life, they can create a negative life or a positive life. It all depends on your thoughts. When I realized that, when people realize that, they will take control of their lives, because I did. All right. Well, y'all have a blessed day. I really appreciate all the comments. I got some people came in today. I'm so happy. And I kept coming up here saying somebody's going to come in the live stream. Somebody's going to come in the live stream. Somebody's going to come in the live stream. And here you all are. So thank you, Chanel Time. Thank you, Cherry Reed. Thank you. How you doing? Thank you, Madeline Mitt. Thank you. You too. And y'all have a great day. And don't allow negativity to get you down. And you take unaliving yourself off the table. Because we got things to do, y'all. We got things to do. And one of them is not sitting in a graveyard. Okay. Thank you.